Alright, I'll put a piece here. Here are the facts. Number one, we create thoughts with our brain. Number two, all religious beliefs originated from the Egyptian religion, the Book of the Dead. 5,000-year-old religion emerged the concepts of soul, life after death, righteousness, commandments, sin, resurrecting saviors, everything.
Or you may hear voices, you may hear singing, or you may see things. You may have visions and visual images.
All religious psychosis. Christians do that.
In his trance state, Richard believes he's possessed by the spirit of a mythical African leader called Great Congo.
See, this possessed by spirits.
A spirit he believes has healing powers.
Healing powers, just like Christus, like Christ. Faith like Christ, yes.
When the healing of the devotees is over, Richard then forces the
Look at the cross on these people.
to leave his body.
The old Christ psychotics. You see?
Shamans say that spirit mediums can die while trying to make the transition back to the world of the living.
To remember the moment where everything takes off.
Spiritually it feels good. Like a kid believing in fairy tales. Possessed by demons. No.
Researchers call
Possessed by a psychosis. It's the brain that makes them act like that. Makes them act like
plays a
that.
large role. The name Maria Leonza evokes the icon of the Catholic Church, the Virgin Mary.
There you go.
According to some, half the population of devoutly Catholic Venezuela also supports Maria.
With devotions and healing practices associated with Maria Leonza are seen as incompatible depends tremendously on the individual. First of all, some myths of Maria Leonza place her firmly within the Catholic hierarchy. Her power is hierarchy. Her power is
life. The sacred liquids was blood, our semen, and ladies' breast milk. The concept of a spirit or soul is nothing but air, invisible air, our air in our lungs, represented by wings and birds, insects, anything that flew. And the stars and the sun and the moon were God. Here's a 3,500-year-old proof of what I'm saying is true. A spirit is air.
She's about to turn her back on modern medicine.
Yeah, look at this.
And turn herself over to a shaman to help her conceive.
Let's see if it works.
Phoenix, Arizona.
Let's see if it works.
Jeanette Mata doesn't doubt the existence of demons.
This is Lord.
She lives with them every day.
Look at this.
Those demons pile up and they tell you these lies, and when you look in the mirror you see what the demon tells you, and you feel like you're worthless.
When we open our mouth and we breathe, we receive the spirit world represented by wings and birds with human heads. And the evil spirits are farts, stinking flatulence.
In Jeanette's body.
In the name of Jesus, I want
Then they'll use the power of their own faith to drive it out.
until I call you in the name of Jesus.
People come to this church because they're at the end of their rope. It's the end of their rope. It's the
What ancients believe as fact today is a form of mental illness or retardation.
The exorcism begins calmly, but eventually the demon will show himself.
Demon.
No. No.
And there's no telling who will win the fight.
Punch her in the face, lady, and see what happens. Come on, demon. Punch on a stupid blonde lady in the face.
Coming up, The Exorcist.
Oh my God.
When we die, this is what happens. You go, well, that is the spirit living the body. In ancient times, that's what they believe. Today is mental illness if we believe nonsense like that. Christians do it all the time.
She prepares for a ritual designed to cure infertility. For many, this
Oh God and the Virgin, I want a child, I said. So
God and
please
the
give me a
Virgin.
sign. Show me what to do.
Pray to penis
I
Christ.
woke up dreaming of the mountain, and I thought, well,
You are the crosses. It's all people, all Christ psychotics.
My work has to do with spiritual health. infected with the local religious psychosis of the area. The ancient times they used to take all these drugs.
A spirit enters his body. According to Wender, it's the 10th century Viking leader, Erotic the Red.
Oh boy, Viking leader. And he's all done with blood, as you notice.
Involves bloody self-mutilation.
Sacred blood.
Wender scores his tongue with
sacred
with a razor
sex.
blade.
Oh boy.
A sign that he's in a deep trance.
Not a deep trance, he's in deep psychosis.
Or some sort of inflicting pain upon oneself is a measure of the distance between the wake-a-day physical body and that moment.
Oh, come on. You're an anthropologist? What about your brain? It's the brain. Something is wrong with the brain. Come on. Anthropologist. What an idiot.
Religious faith is ignorance. And those religious faiths is also a form of mental illness, very dangerous and not needed in this 21st century.
I believe demonic activity today is more prevalent than ever. It's just the zeitgeist, the time in which we live. And demons like this time.
In the name of Jesus Christ, go down.
For Jeanette Mata,
Down.
those demons are all too real.
Look at this idiot.
Exorcisms and all that is a dysfunction of the brain. It's a psychosis. It's a psychosis.
Come on, pierce her lip.
Exorcism explains.
Pierce her lip. You need blood in there to cure her.
If you were to make a medical analysis,
come on, punch her in the nose.
It seems to me to connect up
Are these people sane? Don't think so.
with multi-personality disorder and depression.
Oh yeah, you idiot.
However, Reverend Bob Larson believes exorcists provide healing that conventional medicine cannot.
These people have beliefs of the Middle Ages, therefore are retarded. No business in the 21st century to have beliefs like that. No such a thing as God or spirits.
As a healer, exorcism is just one of the services Harold offers to his clients.
Yep.
Ancient beliefs in faith healing in the spirit world are commonplace.
Yeah, spirit world.
In the Egyptian religion, all these rituals, they were organized. They were piety. They didn't have all the blood and all that completely nonsense. They were pious and definitely much better than these lunatics trying to imitate something that that happened 5,000 years ago on those beliefs. But today they're nutty. They're crazy. They belong in mental institutions.
Harold's a Catholic, but he's also the leader of a sect called Hinirong Nong Dios.
Yeah.
Chosen by God.
Yeah. Mixture of
full moon.
Christ psychosis with the indigenous religious psychosis. They mix all this psychosis thing in the brain. All this religious, which is a form of mental illness. Different types. Different types. No, you're a psychotic one.
Instrument of the Lord. And with my method, we can heal around 80%, 85%.
Really?
85%.
Really? There you go.
The ability to endure pain is also seen as proof of special powers.
Special powers!
In evidence of a person's readiness to become a shaman, they may have to undergo a number of rituals or evidence.
And you are a psychologist.
Properties. Enduring.
And you are a psychologist.
One of these in some cultures.
Hey, retard. This is happening in the brain, not the heart or the liver.
Than I am. I would be hurting. I would be.
Do you understand anything about schizophrenia?
Seems unaffected. They're not like me.
Well, they're still unaffected because there's certain chemicals in the brains that make them do that. But come on.
Members of chosen by powers are proven by eating shards of glass laced with deadly poison.
Yeah, see that? Oh yeah. Smart. Oh boy. The name of Jesus. Oh, zombie cheesy. That tastes good, retard.
Fluorescent tube contains up to 46 milligrams of mercury.
Yeah, use mercury, come on. Oh yeah, how nice. Why don't you take dog shit in it too?
A small amount can damage the central nervous system, the gastrointestinal tract, and the liver.
When you see an AIDS patient, why don't you just, drink the blood too?
These deluded tripsychotics is that they do not realize, they are ignorant, that we are creating everything with the brain. If the brain malfunctions, then these people are, they need help. They belong in mental institutions. Does anybody wants to buy my soul? It's very unique. Kalpun piece of soul is very expensive. Only $500.